Hello, how you doing? The HyperVerse Ascension. Are you ready? All you VIP5s out there, all you VIP5s that have managed to scam your family and your friends, here's an opportunity of a lifetime. Sam, if you don't know, is bringing back HyperVerse. And if you join up, you've got 7 days. Well, actually, by the time this video gets out and you're probably watching, you've only got 5 days left to sign up so that you can be an instant VIP6. So at the moment, he's proposing that VIP4s will become VIP7s and VIP3s will become VIP8s. Quite complicated, but if you're a scammer, it doesn't matter. As long as you sound convincing, people will believe you. And Sam is on a crusade at the moment to become credible. He wants people to really believe that he knows the answers to the meaning of life. Now, I'm 53 years of age, and when I was a little bit younger, I remember watching, what was the program? The Meaning of Life was 42. Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. Wasn't that brilliant? I think Sam thinks the meaning of life is 42. He has all the answers. So in this video, Danny DeHeck, aka the Crypto Ponzi Scheme Avenger, will show you a video with Sam trying to convince the VIP5s into trusting him and signing up. In this video, it's quite shocking because he tells everyone that basically the most important thing that he's got is your personal details. And he wants your passport, he wants your driver's license, he wants your birth date, he wants your home address, he wants your email, and then he's going to basically sell your data and make him millions of dollars. In this video, Sam alleges he's a billionaire. He's one of the richest guys on the planet. But if you watched my previous videos, you might be familiar with the Philanthropist video, and I was having troubles pronouncing the word, and I thought I was going to have troubles looking up the meaning of ascension. But I did a quick look on ChatGPT, which I'll show you, and I looked up the meaning of the word ascension. I might have said it wrong, but let's have a listen to see the meaning.
Physical movement upward. Ascension can refer to the act of moving or rising upwards, typically in a vertical direction. This could be literal, as in the ascension of a hot air balloon into the sky, or metaphorical, as in the ascension of an individual to a higher position or level of authority.
That sounds good. Well, this is an extension to Sam. To all the people that have lost their money to you, mate. Right, and the other one, they had quite a few different meanings for the word, but I thought I'd go through the first three.
Spiritual or metaphysical concept. In spiritual and religious contexts, ascension often refers to the idea of an individual's journey towards a higher spiritual or metaphysical state. It can denote the process of achieving a higher level of consciousness, enlightenment, or spiritual transcendence.
Wow, that one's a bit deep for Danny. But it does also have a religious event, which really I don't want to start getting into the religious debate with you guys. But let's listen to one more.
Religious event. In Christianity, the term ascension specifically refers to the event described in the New Testament where Jesus Christ is said to have ascended into heaven after his resurrection. This event is commemorated as a holiday in some Christian traditions.
Wow, well, that was exciting, wasn't it? Well, I don't want to go into the thought that Sam Lee thinks he's Jesus Christ or the upcoming Messiah, but the way he's talking over the last few weeks does make me question whether he's either starting his own religious cult up or he does think he's some sort of crypto Messiah. Who knows who actually and what is going on in Sam's head. But I do know, if you're not familiar with Sam Lee, he actually is a Australian-born citizen. There's a long history of his companies. Basically, the one that made a claim to fame was a company called Blockchain Global. It was 40% owned by a guy called Ryan Ju, or his company, and Sam Lee and Ryan Ju raised $50 million by putting their crypto company onto the share market. And they stole $50 million from Australian investors. It was unheard of. So then they went into hiding. No one saw them for 8 months. And then Sam Lee has appeared. And probably, hopefully about now, you'll see a wee video of Ryan Ju doing his vacuum cleaning in his apartment. He's hiding. I get given some amazing information. So if you want to help me fight and expose these, what I call bastards, by all means, go to theheck.com. Click on my Contact Us page and submit any information you know about anyone in this picture that you can see beside me. Because this video is quite interesting and we actually are exposing the VIP5. Now remember, VIP5s mean they induced a hell of a lot of people to HyperVerse, and a lot of them have gone into hiding. So when I watched this video that we're about to go over, I was surprised to see some of the good old names coming back into the picture. Seth, for example, if you go into my community area of my YouTube channel, you'll see that I posted a video that Seth did just a few days ago. He hadn't done a video for about 4 or 5 months, and all of a sudden he decides to pretend he's some form of lawyer, which is really interesting. And they're talking about how they've hired lawyers in Dubai, and they've got all their paperwork in order to scam people, which is just stupid stuff. And basically Seth is in here as a promoter of this Ponzi scheme, claiming that he's some illegal authority. Bill, we've got Marco, we've got Sheila Morris, we've got, I even saw Pinakee Naik in here, but this is still photos. But anyone in here that you have any information about, please do let me know. So I think one thing I did want to do is go into this video about Sam Lee, but just before I do that, this is the basically website that's being ripped off by Sam Lee. Now he claims that because HyperVerse Original, I'll call it, has shut down the back end and made it that no one can access their reward money or any figures or their bank account, for the use of a better word, that he now doesn't have to live by the NDA agreement that he signed with Ryan Zhu and Jayden Wei. Now, Jayden Wei used to be the CEO of HyperVerse. He resigned, and then they brought in Stephen Rees-Lewis, which we love taking the piss out of. He did about 7 or 8 videos. He was an amazing fella that no one ever knew. He was basically, he was a paid actor. Jayden Wei, Ryan Zhu, Sam Lee, and 2 Kevins were actually corporate. Now, Sam Lee's trying to claim that he wasn't corporate, and he's trying to claim that it's a different entity, but he also claims that he provided the back-end software that ran all these platforms and all these scams that you're seeing, like VideoLook. He claims that he's a billionaire. He even had a video the other day where he said that he has 5,000 staff, and he also said that he has he's involved in so many companies it's not silly. But when you search for anything to do with Sam Lee, there's no such companies, there's no evidence of anything he says. He's making it up just to scam people who don't do their due diligence. I'm doing my best. And just while I'm on the subject, has anyone ever wondered where Keith Williams is? Wow, would you guess? I heard some really good news about him. He was meant to have stage 4 cancer about 8 months ago. At the moment, I have heard from hopefully a reliable source that Keith is well, and he's having lots of parties at the moment. And I've got some information coming out about Keith Williams in the not too distant future. So please do make sure you subscribe, hit the thumbs up button, hit the bell, and you'll be notified when new videos are released. And also, most importantly, if you provide a comment, those 4 things help these videos get out to YouTube. Okay, so this is basically the page that they ask people to sign up. If you go to the HyperVerse.stable.limited, you'll find this page that I'm actually looking at. Actually, I lie, you're looking at the registration page. But if you go back here, you will see a complete rip-off of HyperVerse's website, which is basically a clone of the original website. And then he's created a register link up here where anyone who was a VIP can register and basically, register and give away their life details. And instantly Sam will go through here and pluck out anyone that's a VIP5 and make them a VIP6. Whether there's any monetary gain from that, I doubt it. However, he's trying to hook in the sales team, and that's who the VIPs are. So let's get stuck into the video. I don't want to muck around too much. That was my introduction. Welcome to the part where we go through. Now, I've had to play around a little bit with the imagery. It's not clear. I haven't altered the sound. I haven't done anything. I've just made sure that I don't get told off for copying other people's content, so I've played around a little bit with it. So let's start listening to the dribble at the start.
People waiting in the waiting room. Just give them 2 minutes.
So at the moment, they're
different parts
waiting
of the
for
world,
people to
just
turn
like
up.
Me, Indians are always late. So
And that is Sam Lee you're looking at, in case you don't know who he is. He looks like someone from the Cartoon Network at the moment.
But 11 months, you know, I'm working with you. So I've learned to be
Something
on
interesting
time,
too is
not
Pinakee
early in
did a video after this, and he claimed that he thought it was really rude that everyone turned up late. And I think it was must have been another video, but he also said that Sam Lee was also late, and he didn't think that was very good for someone of his caliber.
They are on time. Indian-born Indians are not on time.
No, no, no.
A lot
Sam
of the
gets,
Africans also know.
Shabazz, we have a
Sam gets creative here in a minute. He starts showing people his fish tank. And it's really interesting because he has 7 fish. And apparently it's the same number of people on his chair. What do you call it? His board. 7 people, which we've just found out about today. Another big claim from Sam. Scam Lee. Move over.
we have a saying in our community, of the Black community, CP time, colored people's time. That means we're late.
Hey, Ellis. Good to see you again.
How you doing,
How you
man?
doing?
I'm great. How you doing?
So what
Yeah,
you
we good,
can't
thanks, my friend.
see
Very good.
Good.
is these people here. I don't know how many is in here, and I listened to the whole lot, and they never said exactly how many people was in the room. But I can tell by watching all these videos I have of Sam Lee, his body mannerisms is showing disappointment, because I don't believe he's got as many people as he was hoping to get in this room. And you've even got the Satoshi show guy, I think it's Marcus in here, which is, we've got Roy, Marcus, and Troy, Marcus, and, I've forgotten. I've forgotten, but there's 3 of them, and they're actually in here as well. So even the fact that Pinakee is in here, but notice there's no Kalpesh Patel, and there's also no Keith Williams, and there's no Brenda Chunga, and there's no Rodney Ford, and there was no Bitcoin Rodney.
Hey, Atlas. How you doing, mate? Rory, long time.
Hey, Rory. How you doing, man?
Great. Busy multitasking, but keen to see what Sam has to say.
Yep, me too.
Now that's really funny, Roy. I mean, you probably don't get excited about this as I do, but I'm just trying to try and find Roy. He's not in I haven't got him in my photos, but Roy has been promoting We Are Satoshi for a while. So basically he's already in bed with Sam Lee, and he's in here with other VIP5 claiming he hasn't seen him for a while, but he's doing the presentations, and there's photos of him all over their website. So it's kind of like a setup to have a positive person in the audience encouraging others to get involved.
People waiting.
What happened then? I don't know.
Very much so.
Perfect.
Won't take long to get it going. Hopefully we'll have a tour of the fish tank soon. Oh, cup of tea. What do you got in there, Sam? Oh, you're drunk again?
Can you all confirm, look around each other that everyone is in, so that
Yeah, I'm
we can
here.
start?
I'm here. Pick me, I'm here. I'm here, guys.
Well, whilst we're waiting for everything to start, I just want to introduce everyone to my fish.
That's fish, everyone. Where's the chips?
Hi, fish.
Yeah.
Are they edible? Are those edible fish, Sam?
That's Roy.
Well, if you're hungry, you can. You know.
It's one of the most nerve-wracking things I did when I went to China just before COVID. They actually have fishing rods, and they fish for goldfish, and I'm pretty sure they eat them.
I've had worse. So I've got seven fish with me, right? Representing the 7 people that are a part of my board.
Never heard about that before.
My organization.
What organization is that, Sam?
You know.
Have you got a name for it? Hypertech Group, perhaps?
And what a 7-person board does, it means that we move very slowly.
So he's ditching his own board by the sounds of it, and he's complaining. He needs somebody to moan to because he's got no friends.
Because we just can't agree to a lot of things.
Oh, poor
And
Sam.
so usually our meetings involve
Billionaire problems.
very few things getting approved.
Oh, so everyone needs to learn to be patient and wait for things to happen when you're associated with Scam Lee.
It's always good.
I think Sam's got long COVID because he's got this terrible cough and he hasn't been able to shake it for a long time.
Which is always good because you don't want to be schizophrenic and all over the place.
That's true, Sam. Maybe you should practice what you preach. Just saying.
When you're trying to make the right decisions.
Trying. Are you trying? Does that mean you're not making right decisions? Oh, Sam's had a hard day. He's been wearing the same T-shirt for the last 36 hours because he hasn't had any sleep. So when I saw this video, I thought, he's wearing the same clothes. Sam?
Sam, is that good coffee?
No, it's actually tea.
Oh, don't forget, you can have, if you go to a Telegram group called Tea with Sam, and that's TEA with Sam, you can join in and chat to Sam when he's not doing nothing.
It's actually tea. From my tea table on the other side, which is over there.
Okay, cool. Yeah. Cool.
So my office involves my desk here, my fish tank there, my tea table there. Sugar. I dropped you guys.
Ouch.
Boardroom there, and a seating area there.
Well, that's offices for a guy that's got 5,000 staff. It's pretty impressive, Sam.
You should see me during the day.
No thanks.
I can simultaneously conduct 4 meetings at a time.
A true philanthropist. I got that word pretty good now, eh, guys? Should we get started?
4 meetings at a time, that's impressive, Sam.
Is that Yvonne Henry from Australia?
Yeah, sometimes it just is what's required, you know.
No, I don't know. In case you're wondering why this is drawn out and a bit boring, I normally spend about 3 or 4 hours cutting out all the spaces so it's more exciting for you guys. This time I didn't think I'd do so. I wanted to do this video as fast as possible. So I'll shut up and let you listen to the dribble that comes out of Sam's mouth. Okay? Enjoy.
For them to deliberate to a point where, you know, you cut down the decisions from 5 decisions to 2 decisions, and then you just push a go button on the final decision.
Oh, yeah. I hear you, Sam.
You know,
Running
it's
a
always easier
multi-million,
to pick from 2 rather than from 5.
running a
So,
multi-level
I've
marketing
got
company.
Someone who's saying, let's go already. So, shall we go?
Yeah, Elon Musk wouldn't have put up with this shit, mate. And he's a billionaire as well.
Are we ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Go.
You're going to rip your cup in half again?
Well, firstly, let me thank everyone for their time.
Yeah.
Secondly, I want to say that I don't know most of you guys, and you guys definitely, most of you guys don't know me.
Oh, I've got a pretty good picture of who you are, Sam. Don't you worry about that, mate. You're Australian for a start.
Okay. There's a lot of misconception
Wonder why that is.
of who I am, what I do,
You scam people.
and, you know, it's reasonable, right? It's reasonable when you're all looking for
Money?
someone to pin the blame on.
Oh, you're an easy candidate because you're the guy that took the money.
And, you know, I always end up in a situation where I'm not feeling the pain.
Where did you get your $1 billion from if you're theoretically telling everyone you're a billionaire? Because I know that you pinched $50 million from Australians and then you went into hiding for 8 months at least with Ryan Jew. You probably invested all your money into crypto, and then crypto would have lost 80% of its wealth. So that possibly means that between Ryan and yourself, you've got 10 mil, which is 5 mil each. I think pretty desperate times. Or you are a billionaire, and then if so, you didn't have that type of money when you were in Australia. So where did you get the money from to claim you're a billionaire now, Sam?
And that's because as a technology provider, as long as we continue providing good technology,
He likes the drinkies.
that we are never in a position to feel any pain.
Oh,
we are actually always in the position to be the last one left standing. So when these kind of platforms blow up,
we've got a noise for that.
We're the last people left standing because we're the ones still running the servers, even if the founders of these platforms disappear. We still hold on to the database.
But Ryan Jew hasn't disappeared, or nor is Keith Williams by the sounds of it. Wait until I get some more information about him. You'll love it.
Better on. The hyper stuff is an exception.
Boom.
The data is never on my servers.
Okay.
And therefore, your lineage has never been with me.
What a liar.
Who is corporate?
You, Sam.
Well, I've made it clear that I'm still under NDA, so I can't say.
Oh, bullshit. What a line. NDA. What type of illegal company would enforce an NDA in the first place?
But it's whoever picks up the database and moves it into a new platform.
Okay, so you want to go into my community area, and you will notice that Pinakee Naik is in a DAOversal, and they have bought the database of HyperVerse and moved it all over to another platform, claiming that they are using the data that was collected from HyperVerse. So now what Sam's just said there is basically DAOversal. I think it's DAOversal. You need to watch. I'll put the video in the description below. And if you click underneath this video, there'll be a little title, and then there'll be a more button. If you click more, you'll get the description. In the description, I put the timestamps. And if you go all the way to the bottom of the descriptions, you can see you can view all chapters, and that will allow you to go to the certain part of this video you want to watch. Now, DAOversal theoretically has bought the database of HyperVerse, which means that Sam's just claimed that they are responsible for everything that's going on because they hold the database. Let's listen again.
So, for those who are, I guess, in the upper echelons of this multi-level marketing industry, if you could even call it an industry, you know, they would know who corporate is. And they will also know that some of them are here in Dubai.
Oh, now no one actually knew that. I mean, is it Kalpesh Patel? He's in Dubai. Lots of people live in Dubai who run scams, and there's a reason for that. But really, is he saying that Ryan Jew is living in Dubai? Now, Jayden Wei, I know he's either in Singapore or Australia. Don't ask me how I know this shit, but he was originally HyperVerse's CEO. So, he's not living in Dubai because he's in Singapore or Australia or traveling between both. So, who is he talking about? Is Ryan Jew actually in Dubai? We don't know. Last take on that, we found that Ryan Jew was singing in a nightclub in New York. If you go into my shorts, scroll down about midway, you'll see 2 videos of Ryan Jew actually singing in a Chinese karaoke bar. That Chinese karaoke bar is actually in New York. If you look at a photo of him doing the vacuuming in the apartment, I did a scan on all the light switches and fittings. They are actually American light switches. Now, I'm not saying I know where he is, and if you know any information about anyone in this video, and I'm not kidding, I'm talking about anyone in these shots at all, please go to deheck.com and give it to me because it's very useful. We want to stop these guys scamming people. Anyway, I'm getting distracted. Let's get back into Sam.
It's also a reason why I really, really tend to dislike this particular city.
Doesn't like Dubai. That's nice. But haven't you got a fantastic relationship with the Prime Minister or the President of Dubai? Didn't the last video just say that they released 600 prisoners into your care and you put them up in a hotel, a 5-star hotel, and gave them a job, food and money, and you're also letting them pay their wages to pay their fine off so that they'll be released and they can go back to their family because you have such a good relationship with the royal family? Watch my last video. That's what Sam Lee said. Bullshit, bullshit, bullshit. We've had comments from people who live in Dubai, and they said for that to happen, it would be an absolute miracle. So no, Sam, you're full of shit. Now, let's carry on and listen to more scoops of shit you're going to feed these people who don't really know who you are.
You know, there's a lot of misconceptions on what I do here. You know, I've been in this country since 2017.
No, you haven't. You're in Australia for a long time. Remember?
And we came up with the first regulation in this region in 2018.
In this region, a load of rubbish. Prove it, you liar, liar, your pants on fire. Everything you say is bullshit, no substance. You can't back it up with anything. You claim to be the biggest property leasing company in Dubai and United UAS. Prove it. You're a liar.
I've built upon that since then, but have permanently based myself here.
That's because if you go back to Australia, you will be arrested. No doubt about it.
In 2021.
That's when you ran away with $50 million from Australia.
Anyone who wants to visit me, they can visit me. Anyone who wants to have a chat with me, they can have a chat with me.
Oh, why don't you give them your WhatsApp number again?
Want to have anything to do with me, you know, feel free to do so as well. But one of the things that you guys have realized,
you're a scammer,
is I've consistently and have always been in a position where I'm always dealing with problems.
Yeah.
And that's because I'm left with a lot of problems.
Yeah.
You know, I'm left with a lot of problems caused by other people.
Oh, take some ownership of your problems, you scammer. What the hell are you on, Sam? Have you been drinking in that coffee mug again?
Am I an enabler of these problems because I build software?
You know what this is, Sam? The world's smallest violin.
Well, yes. But
just one for you.
So is the company that has manufactured the phone that you are currently using right now.
I'm using a computer.
So is the company that provides Zoom as a software.
Okay.
All these tools enable everything to happen.
Thing I don't like about Zoom, we went into COVID, a lot of lonely people went online. They got used to using this technology, and these guys come along and exploited the hell out of using Zoom. You know, like, and a person has to make an informed decision one-on-one with Sam Lee and themselves, because they're not around a community of people asking, does this sound legit? And they often are very polished, a lot of their sales pitches, and that's why people have been taken advantage of with sitting behind and listening to these guys talk on Zoom. That's where I come in. I'm trying to create public awareness about these scams. Nothing that this guy said is genuine, can be backed up, or is authentic. It's full of shit. Sorry.
But we just need to now move beyond that and figure something out.
That's called a rinse and repeat.
Now, I don't have all the answers.
You have none of the answers.
But since starting StableDAO in September,
and it was failing, and he decided to go out there and try to steal the community from HyperVerse, claiming that he could help people get their one-time money back. If you go through my videos, you'll see a transaction leaving HyperVerse for, get this, $842 million. I had some people do a search on the crypto address wallet that went to. They said it was hard to track because it got broken into small wallets. Sam Lee told Kalpesh Patel that they had been taking the money out of HyperVerse and transferring it into Bitcoin. Sam Lee also told Kalpesh Patel that they had never been doing the whale trading that they had alleged, and they also had never been investing in any startups. Corporate, which is Sam, told Kalpesh Patel that they wanted to offer him a ridiculous amount of money to do a slow exit strategy for HyperVerse, because they obviously had a community that were expecting to get 3 times return from their investment. Kalpesh Patel refused. He left and started promoting GS Partners, WEWE Global, and Data Bank, 3 other Ponzi schemes. GS Partners hired some lawyer to pay some high court in Holland to get a blog removed from my website, which I didn't know about until my ISP had told me that they had to block a page on my website because I had a high court injunction in Holland to remove a blog. Isn't that incredible? Anyway, meanwhile, moving right along, WEWE Global, we managed to get them flagged in the New Zealand government as running a possible Ponzi scheme with the FMA. And you can go and read all about this on behindmlm.com. Search for WEWE Global. This is one of the big campaigns that Kalpesh Patel have jumped out of this one and into the other one. Since then, he's broken the terms and conditions of WEWE.global and now promoting Data Bank. Data Bank is another Ponzi scheme, and right now, in the last 2 or 3 weeks, I'm hearing people are having withdrawal problems from Data Bank. Also, WEWE Global, if you go into my community area of my YouTube, you'll see I posted on there about withdrawal failures. Someone who had invested, I think it was $30,000, maybe $10,000, I can't remember, but it was over $10,000, $15,000 or $20,000 into WEWE Global, has managed to get some of it out. I think it was $6,000, and they've managed to get $3,000 out. And then they have made it incredibly hard and also incredibly expensive to take money off the platform, which discourages people from taking their money off because they want you to reinvest. So long story short, Kalpesh Patel threw the talon on HyperVerse, went off, and now he's promoting 3 other Ponzi schemes. Keith Williams got made the global sales representative, appointed Bitcoin Rodney, he appointed Brenda Chunga, and then on the 19th of December, Keith Williams was meant to be part of a new announcement for Hyper Nation. Never seen him again. My sources told me that he claimed that he had got stage 4 cancer. Right? Gone. No more Keith Williams. Haven't seen him anything since. I got an email just yesterday telling me that he is alive and well and holding lots of parties. And I'm going to get that verified, and there'll be another video coming out about where he actually is. He's still in the UK. He's still alive and kicking. There's no stage 4 cancer. However, it looks like Keith Williams took the exit strategy money on offer by becoming the global sales representative for Hyper Nation, washing his hands of HyperVerse. So the fact that Scam Lee is back in here claiming that because his NDA is up, he can now, because they've closed the cash register end of HyperVerse original, he can now start up he can just rip off their brand, steal the image. So if you have a look at the image on the back of, if we go back to here, there's a studio called Dan's Studio. And I've provided them Sam Lee's passport because he's been sharing that around. But that video that you see with a spaceship is actually not owned by Sam. This is somebody else's copyright. He's just once again blatantly used that video, that imagery, claimed it as his own, and ripped off that whole website. And the purpose is Sam Lee is dealing with people in China, and he is now asking you to give your private details once again, because this is what he's doing. He's selling your data. This is the scam behind the scam. And not only that, anything that's pressurizing you to do certain stuff, you should stay away from. And now you've got 7 days for VIP5s to sign up. And if they don't do it in 7 days, he's going to move on and make millions of dollars for everybody, and you're going to miss out, and you instantly become a VIP6. Isn't that crazy?
Which is...
I hope it's crazy.
Now, 11 months ago, I have been able to collect a lot of data.
Yes.
and make sense of a lot of data in
Yes.
addition to the data that was collected prior to launching StableDAO.
StableDAO is a failure. That's why he's gone into HyperVerse people.
What I realized is this industry cannot progress beyond where it is today without a few key things. Okay? Anyone who trades stocks would know that they have to KYC their account before they can trade.
Yeah, got to give your personal information to Sam, because if you want to go into the real world and do trading of stocks, you need to. So you might as well do it in a scam as well.
Okay?
Okay.
And the traditional financial market is 100,000 times larger than the space we're in right now. So, number one, we all need to be willing to KYC ourselves.
With unauthorized people.
Okay?
He's going to sell it to China.
Without this, then it's not worth doing.
How come you need to KYC yourselves now when you didn't originally?
Business that we're doing is not worth doing because it's just too small.
What business? Is this a business? Are you registered somewhere? Where do we find the paperwork?
Now, number two.
Two.
So, I'm just trying to make sure that there are some notes here, right? So KYC is lacking from this industry. Everybody's just throwing money around and afraid to provide their ID, right?
Yep.
And I understand there's libertarians in the room, but you know what? Libertarians will never be mainstream.
Oh.
Libertarians will never be mainstream. You know why?
No, I don't. Tell us, Sam.
Because, unfortunately, we live in countries that depend on public services, hospitals, schools.
We need traffic lights?
Nursing homes. Road, railway, transportation. So that leads me to the second thing, taxes. Okay?
Oh.
Taxes have been my foundation of never running into any problems. Okay?
You pay taxes.
Go. Talk to the regulators. Go. Talk to any law enforcement. Go. Try and put a case on me. You can't because I pay taxes.
Sam is squeaky clean and he pays taxes. Not that we know the name of his company, nor can we look up any of his details on any of the businesses that he alleges that he owns. Okay? So I pay taxes too. You prove it. What the?
And guess what?
What?
I pay taxes in all the countries I operate in.
Wow.
And I pay taxes more than any of you guys.
Cayman Islands.
So, if I'm doing something illegal, I cannot even declare that as a taxable event.
He must have missaid that. He said, if I'm doing something legal, he cannot make that an actual event. I think he meant to say illegal.
Okay? So, no. I'm a software vendor and I pay my taxes. So, the two things. KYC, taxes. Finally, one final thing that is missing from this market.
IQ?
Is
logic?
Just
testicles?
Being able to take responsibility.
Oh, good point, Sam.
Being able to take unlimited responsibility.
Unlimited.
Okay?
Okay.
So I'm going to write unlimited.
Can we not do the paperwork today, Sam? Can we not do, promising notes? And can we not get you on the floor? We don't want you on the floor doing all these note stuff again because it makes everyone in the room feel like they're stupid.
Responsibility. What is unlimited responsibility? It is
a piece of paper.
Me saying to everyone here, let's sign a promissory note.
Oh my God, are you going to go down that road again?
Two people, you and me.
Promissory note. Because I owe you.
Even in the financial markets, no one is willing to take unlimited responsibility.
True.
How many people went to jail
One.
in the 2008 global financial
Oh,
crisis?
sorry. I already know the answer. One person, Sam.
If
Tell
you
us.
watched the movie Big Short,
Yeah.
you know, you realize just one person
Oh, okay. Is that going to be
out of
Sam
the
Lee?
entire global meltdown that has wiped trillions of dollars off of people's balance sheets and have been bailed out by taxpayers. Only one person went to jail.
Boom. Hold it. Jail. Got noise for that.
So
I'll catch up.
no one in the financial markets is willing to take responsibility.
But you're not in the financial market. And if you watch the presentation of HyperVerse at the start there, Sam, you say this is not a financial, there's not an investment opportunity and this is not financial advice. And you tell people that you just pay rewards if they get involved, just like a credit card company. So why are we talking finances now?
The traditional financial markets. And because they are not willing to take responsibility, they can every 7 to 10 years repeat the catastrophe that every taxpayer pays for.
Wow. You're very wise, Sam.
I take it.
Now,
What? What'd you
let's
say,
talk
mate?
about decentralization.
Let's talk about the elephant in the room, Sam. What happened to the $50 million that you stole from Australians?
We need to recognize the value of decentralization.
Okay.
That's why we're all here.
I'm not here for that.
But the most important aspect of decentralization
Is?
being able to do things peer-to-peer. Peer-to-peer.
Is that like apples?
Okay.
Apple to apple?
So the simple promissory agreement for those
Who are stupid?
who have been in the loop is just this.
Here we go. You loan people money to get them into the platform to become members, and then when they break even, they pay you back the money, and then it's risk-free. Is that it?
Where do I put it?
I don't know.
On the piece of paper.
Get your AP. Get AP. Get your office girl. There she is.
I just did one earlier.
Oh my God.
Right. It's one piece of paper. It's 16 words across the left.
Is it 2-ply or 4-ply? Because I like 4-ply on my bottom.
And this agreement is with Reverend Lawrence.
A reverend. Oh my God. You had to bring religion into this. You know how that aggravates me. If you're wondering why Danny the Heck is so into these guys that are running these Ponzi schemes, it's because I was brought up in a religious cult. Yes, at the age of 23, I got kicked out of a religious cult called the Jehovah's Witnesses. And I used to listen to the ministerial servants and the elders and the circuit overseers preaching to people on the stage. And we believed everything they said. Right. And from that, 2 people in my immediate family died by suicide. They couldn't live up to the expectations of the organizations. I was kicked out and shunned by the organization. To this day, anyone that's in the religion that is part of my family doesn't have any association with me. And this is done out of love. Yes, they're hoping that my 79-year-old mother, who doesn't talk to me, out of love, just communicates her son. She said to me, the last words that my mother said to me before I walked out her door was that I said, "Mum, I could have taken my own life." And she said, "Yes, but you would have been resurrected onto a paradise earth." She would rather me risk my earthly life now with the hope of her belief that I'd get resurrected onto a paradise earth and live happily ever after for day in, day out. Incredible. Anyway, so that's why I bust these Ponzi schemes, because I'm not going to sit here and let someone like Scam Lee tell you a bunch of tales to get your money, because I'm sick of people getting deceived by liars and scammers, and I'll do whatever it takes. I just got a defamation case from a guy claiming he's going to sue me for $3.8 million in the New Zealand High Court. That guy, I sent a 217-page affidavit to a judge showing what he had been doing and what he had done since he filed that in the New Zealand High Court. What happened? An hour and a half before it went to court, he filed a discontinuance. He now, hopefully in the next week, I will be awarded my legal fees of $36,000. He will have a court order to pay back my legal fees. You guys can keep pushing these scams, and I'm going to keep going out there and exposing these bastards who run these Ponzi schemes. Scam Lee has defrauded people. He has taken their money and now he's going for a second go. These guys haven't got the money they claim. Sam Lee is not a billionaire. He'll be lucky if he's got $1 million left after scamming everyone. If he is a billionaire, then guess where the money come from? From the people he scammed. These guys are living in Dubai for a reason. If you are genuine, Sam, by all means, come back to Australia because we've got some people waiting for you. Okay, alrighty then. I'll get you back into the program.
Sorry, Maurice Lawrence and myself. Okay, one piece of paper between two people.
4-ply.
The only way I can be released of this is if I fulfill my promise or if I die.
Oh, second choice, please.
And, you know, I still got so much to get on with in this world that I don't plan on dying anytime soon.
Did you know that Sam Lee's married? Wow, yes. I don't know if he's been divorced or he's still with his wife, but we have proof that he is married. Someone loves Sam, apparently. Go to one of my videos or message me, put a comment in and I'll put the video link to show you Sam's wife.
So,
Layla, I think her name is. Lola or Layla?
This is a one-page agreement between two people.
Okay. Let's sign
No
one of those up.
corporations, no middlemen.
No middleman. No lawyer. Don't need a lawyer. Don't want to go to court. No lawyer. Make it easier for me to run away to Dubai. Where are you going to run away to next?
Because if I just did this as part of a thick 60-page legal document between me and the good brethren here.
The good reverend. Oh my goodness.
Then guess what?
Guess what?
If I did this with a company that I own, I could just put it into administration and say, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, everyone.
But how is somebody going to enforce you to pay that money? How's that actually going to work out? Do we have to go to Dubai and grab you around the neck and say, give me my money back? And the only promising note that you're really doing is if somebody puts $25,000 in, Sam is theoretically writing them an IOU saying that he will pay that money back and give them a post-dated check in case this new scam that he's trying to start up, which is We Are All Satoshi, doesn't work. And what happens when you put that money in the bank? Well, all the bank charges all the way back will come back to your bank account. You'll probably have to pay $1,000 just because you banked the bouncy check. He's an idiot.
Tried my best, but that's it.
Your best wasn't good enough, you idiot.
I register another company the next day and start this all over again.
Oh, so you've already found an escape route for this, just like the exit strategy that you tried to offer Kalpesh Patel. And also you've obviously done the exit strategy with Keith Williams, who's having parties every night at the moment, apparently. Speak.
So
I'm
here to take unlimited responsibility in order to make this industry what it needs to be. But more importantly, to help you guys come together and help you guys heal this community that, of course, has been indirectly hurt by me.
Oh, you hurt me.
Okay? I admit that.
Indirectly hurt for you, Sam?
I'm not going to apologize for things in the past.
Okay.
If I was to apologize, I would have done so a long time ago. But I'm here to take unlimited responsibility as long as you guys, as the V5 leaders, which is the highest rank achieved, is willing to also take responsibility with me.
Oh, so you're going to share the liability. Good thinking, Sam. You're a winner.
So how do we do this?
You try to get all the VIPs back.
If you go to the HyperVerse.stable.limited, maybe I should write that down.
Let's have a look, eh?
Actually,
here we go.
Can you write that down, Chavez? Or okay, there we go. Thank you for putting it on screen. Okay. So I simply cloned the website.
Huh. Thievery.
Can we click on register?
Okay, here we go. Oh, look at
that. Okay. So you guys came up with the word redemption. I want to call it ascension.
Well, I like that. I said it wrong earlier on, didn't I? Ascension.
Because there is more to V5. I want to be involved in creating what's more to V5. So I already drew this last time in front of a whole group of people who came over for the Satoshi Square table. You know, I understand that they are super excited, but you guys might not be. It takes time to understand what I want to achieve. But for you guys to understand that, you guys have to be involved. Okay? And by simply being involved, simply talking to each other again, brings back old memories of everything you guys originally fought for. Brings back memories of what you guys were a part of. And now this is a learning experience for me because I wasn't a part of any of that. But I want to be finally invited to the party. So here's your chance. Register. Create your account. And I will manually validate every single V5 that registers on this account. On this website. Registrations will run for 7 days. And I want as many V5s with me as possible. And after the end of 7 days, that's it. We close off V5 registrations. And we will only allow people to register above their V5s, which are now V6s, by the way.
Wow. Thank you.
You can register above these V6s as V7s.
Okay.
So if you're V4, you're V7 now.
Boom. So V4 will be a V7, but a V5 will be a V6.
So on and so forth.
3 will be 8. 2 will be
I'm
9.
just going to further refine what was previously presented. This is a pyramid. This is how the world works. This is actually how the traditional financial market works.
Piece of paper.
Everybody's stepping on everybody to get to the top.
So is this multi-level marketing? Well, that
and everybody at the very bottom think they can get to the top just if they work hard enough.
Gender.
That is impossible. Once you are brick on the base of the pyramid, doesn't matter how hard the wind blows.
Interesting enough, I'd already registered to see how it worked, and I couldn't figure out a good password, and I didn't want to tell you guys my password, so I just made one shit up. But anyway, my point is, I've just registered twice. Does that mean, wouldn't it say you've already registered your email addresses? This is just a data gathering exercise, Sam. Sam, you're looking better now, not so blurry.
You will never be able to float to the very top.
Sorry.
What I want to do is create a vortex.
Oh my God, Elon Musk, that's his logo, Sam. You can't take Twitter. I think he would sell it to you, though. He might have been paid a little bit too much for it, but you're a billionaire. Surely you must know Elon's number. Get your X back, Elon. Look, he's using it.
Okay.
Did you know that Twitter can be also found by just going x.com?
A vortex.
Vortex.
So in the pyramid, we have V5, V4, V3, V2,
Bring out your
V1,
dead.
and then everyone else.
Bring out your dead.
Now, I understand there are those who are V5 that have not even made a single withdrawal.
They are what you call in the industry idiots. 52% of the money that went into the platform was paid out to the people promoting it. And if you did multiple account structures, literally, you could make 52% of any money that went into the platform. Don't know why the platform died, but they fixed it all up because Sam's got a software in the back end. Wasn't your software originally already used? I think it was. Have you fixed the bugs?
And are suffering like everyone else. Okay, but
you're a billionaire, ain't you, Sam? You'd be having a good life there, trapped in Dubai.
Again, I don't have a database, so there is no way for me to structure this better.
The database has just been DAOversal has got the database, Sam. Did you not know that? Ask Pinakee. Naik! He knows all about it. He's got the database because he's meant to be working with DAOversal, which is the people that have bought the database. So obviously there must be some value in owning the database which you're trying to gather.
Okay. But even if you haven't made a single withdrawal,
oops,
if you're a V5, you have many people you're responsible to.
And that's who he's after.
There are many people who joined up to get you to V5, so you have many people you want to help.
V4s actually made the V5s. That's why a V4 is now a V6, because V6s, hold it, V4 is going to be V7. There's so many Vs. Sorry.
Okay.
Away. Hurry up,
so
Sam.
you fill out the HyperVerse.stable.limited.
Yep, let's do it again.
And at the end of the week,
let's do it again. Once
you're approved, you're V6.
Oh, username already registered. Work this time.
After that,
let's use a different email address. Which one should I use? Let's use Danny.
You will then be inviting other people to be above you as V7.
Try that one.
And then
register.
That's it.
Works.
Your job as V5 is done.
Danny 1.
This week you are to register. Next week you are to invite your V4s.
Oh, excellent.
That's it.
2.
Your job is done.
I wonder how long we can do this for. We're listening to you, Sam. Carry on.
No one will then be able to sign up above you because your code has expired.
Oh, I see. Got to be quick.
I will instruct the V4s to do the same. As V7s, they sign up above a V6. And then the following week, they bring the V3s to become V8s. Now, this gives us a rough structure of how the lineage works in Hyper. And then after a 6-week process, we will have everyone in roughly where they need to be.
All right.
But during the 6 weeks,
I
will continue to engage. I will continue to have dialogue.
He does have a really good part here. This is good. He said it's going to be free. So there's no risk if you don't want to invest. So there must be an investment opportunity coming up soon.
And we will constructively create a plan that everyone can get behind. This plan will involve no money being collected.
Aha, good. However,
and that's because all we need is people to first come together and heal. And as soon as I'm coming out here and saying, "Hey, let's do something," minimum ticket size is $100, then people just switch off. Okay. we're here to heal people, not to take their money. Okay, so you might be wondering, oh, well, what's the benefit for me? Well, I think we'll all be mentally in a better place once we rebuild the tree together.
He's a gardener now.
And then once we've rebuilt the tree, we'll also be in a better place to come up with a plan. And the plan does not have to involve money. It can if we want to.
Boom! Does not have to involve money, but it can if you want to get rich quick. Sign up, give them fresh USDT, and away you go again. Rinse and repeat. Ponzi scheme. You heard it here, folks. No need to listen to this anymore. Chill on now. It's a Ponzi scheme. Do not listen to Sam Lee. Job done. Well done, Danny. Woo, woo. Ponzi scheme.
But it doesn't have to. Because guess what? Hyper at its peak was only a 2 million person community.
Only. You want to start Facebook up, mate?
If we're able to grow this beyond that, and that is why we need everyone in. If we're able to grow this beyond that, then doesn't that mean that people outside of this community will benefit those who are already in?
Change the record, Sam.
Bitcoin didn't get to where it is today at
Reginald Perrin. I didn't get around today. Remember that? Oh, you might be a bit young for that.
this price without the ongoing influx of new participants. And the latest wave of participants into Bitcoin is the billionaires that are just waiting on the sideline for BlackRock and other institutional fund managers to get the ETF up and running.
ETF, everyone knows what that means. ETF, ETF, extraterrestrial fortunes.
So we are almost there. We're almost there.
Almost there. Hurry up and wait.
At a stage where the market will begin to heat up and we will have many options. But
bubbling. I live in New Zealand. That represents hot mud. We have volcanoes and hot mud. Rotorua mainly, but all around.
the only thing that I want to say is when the market is back.
Yeah, it's going to. If it doesn't go back, you are just talking shit. What proof? Crypto isn't the financial industry. If the world economy picks up, what you basically need to do, guys, it's not rocket science. If you believe that Sam is right and Bitcoin's going to be worth $100 per coin in 500 days, just go and invest in Bitcoin. No need to give your money to a shady character like Scam Lee in between. Oh, it's not rocket science. It's the heck science.
And we are all not together.
Together, ready to be gooder.
Then we will not be in command of creating value in this new market.
Okay, you're going to have value, are you? So far, you've got nothing in We Are All Satoshi and not enough to buy a couple of Bitcoin because you've got idiots out there. Carry on, Sam. Hurry up.
The value is already being created for those who are with me in various things that I'm involved in.
What's that, mate? Give us a name. Give us one. Just give us
there
one.
There are still people who are sitting on the sidelines.
Sitting on the sideline because they don't believe you?
Just waiting and watching.
Yeah, waiting for what?
And I'm just saying, look.
Trust me. Just trust me. Trust me. Trust me. Trust Sam, guys. Trust him. Give him a break. He's already ripped you off. He provides all the technology, all these Ponzi schemes that you've lost millions of dollars with. Had a guy ring me up telling me he invested $5 million of his family money, lost a lot. I've had numerous people telling me they invested $20, $30, $40, $50,000 into HyperVerse, lost a lot. All the investment was done on Sam Lee's platform. They claimed that they had multiple accounts that crashed the system. They claimed they had a hacker that broke into the platform and all this shit. And now Sam's saying, trust me, I was just an outsider.
Even if you feel
You're a scammer.
this is no longer something you're interested in,
Oh, it's very sad. That's exactly what I feel. How do you know my emotions?
at least nominate someone to take your place.
Oh my God. I'll give you my 79-year-old mother and she can invest in your Ponzi scheme. Would that make you happy, mate?
At least keep the structure and the integrity of the structure that corporate have put together.
Corporate? Who's that? I can't tell you. I can't tell you nothing. NDA. NDA that he's talking about was a non-compete NDA clause, not a I can't tell you who corporate is. All of a sudden he's just revealed that the NDA was a non-compete NDA. Whatever. The NDA is just total bullshit. You're full of it, Sam. You're full of it. You're spewing out shit.
Intact.
Okay.
Hopefully I'm able to do something.
No.
That is much more quicker in creating value that will benefit everyone in the bull market, because it is coming. And what I am just asking for us to do that is just your input. You guys tell me what to do. I don't want to listen to everyone else at this stage, because you guys were the original leaders that have created this success.
Just going to take a small commercial break here. This is my YouTube channel. I do hope that you have subscribed and hit the bell and be notified when new videos come out. Also, make sure you hit the thumbs up. It sends these videos out to the masses. And the other thing, don't forget the timestamps. I'm just going to show you two little things. First of all, we've got this lady here, which I've managed to find on the internet. And she says, you all get off in negativity. And you can see there's been 16 replies. Please go to my last video, which is Unmasking the Truth. We are all Satoshi Ponzi scheme. The dual face of the, now here we go, Philanthropist. I got it right. Thank you so much to the guy that gave me the best phonetic sounding of that. Now, if you go down to here, click on more, you will see that I have timestamps in all my videos, and all the good parts are normally pinned out. You go all the way to the bottom and look, there's all these little wee beautiful icons. You click view all, and look, they turn up here, and you can go to the different parts of the meeting. So you click on that, and it'll take you straight to that part. And this is where Sam ripped apart the cup, and he used it, and he drawed what do you call that guy? Elon Musk's X on the cup. Brilliant. So yeah, by all means, check out the timestamps. And would you please go in and talk some sense to this lady who says that anyone that basically questions the fact that this is a Ponzi scheme are just getting off on negativity. She would love to hear from you. And just quickly, let's see if we can find where this lady is, because we actually managed to find her on Facebook. And this lady here, I've been told, is actually not a parrot, but is actively promoting We Are All Satoshi. So, of course, she's in there trying to do her bit to stick up for Sam Lee. Anyway, that's the commercial break over and done with. Back to Sam Lee. Dun, 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 dun.
So, you guys were the original leaders that created the success in HyperVerse and the hypers before and after this. So tell me what to do.
Stop scamming people.
So first, register yourself, and then tell me what to do.
Stop scamming people. Some of my videos I've done recently exposing Sam Lee. Do check them out. Share them, please. He paused for a long time.
For those who are also wanting to visit me
in hospital, jail,
I have no travel plans for the foreseeable future, because I am on mission to make sure everything's perfectly positioned for the next bull market. So anyone who wants to visit me can visit me.
That's translated to I have not got the ability to travel any other country in the world at the moment because I will be arrested and I am stuck in Dubai. Hence why I can flash my passport around and tell people, look, if you want to come after me, come and meet me in Dubai because I cannot come and play in your playground. You have to come and play in mine. And he will convince you that he's not a dirty, rotten scammer, but he will not fly to any other country to prove he isn't.
Anyone who wants to contact me can contact me, and anyone who wants to also, see more information that I can share with you in person, then that is something that I only reserve for people who visit me.
Oh, wow. God's man, he's like a god, a cult leader. Go, Sam. You got me.
There are layers to these things. There are those who fear the unknown. I know there's a lot of you guys who just don't really know how I'm able to do all these things. And so there is a little bit of fear.
A little bit of fear. Just a little bit. Well, that's one way of putting it. A little bit of fear. It's like when you're having a glass of water and it tastes so good and somebody, I'm just going to put 1% of cyanide in the cup. Here's your cup back. Just have 99% good water and 1% cyanide. You'll be fine.
But you know what?
No.
Karma's a bitch. And if I'm a bad dude,
you are.
I would already not be in such a comfortable position by now.
So you tell us, but there's no proof that you have a company. There's no proof that you're a billionaire. There's no proof that you have anything that you said you do. And there's no proof that you are not corporate. In fact, I've got more proof saying you are corporate and you've stolen people's money. And what the hell are you coming back for another rinse and repeat Ponzi scheme for, Sam? Why the hell don't you just stay in hiding? That's because you chuck all your money into Bitcoin, didn't you? And you've lost all your millions and billions and it's not worth anything now. And now you're telling people that you are hoping that it will go back up so you can get that money back out again.
And there are those who just respect me but don't want to have anything to do with me.
That's me.
Those who respect the unknown, that's fine.
I respect the unknown.
Okay.
Okay.
But of course, there are those who seek the unknown because, you know what? I kind of just realized very, very quickly after stepping into doing StableDAO that I don't think there is a single freaking billionaire in the entire MLM industry right now.
Well, you contradict yourself because in a second he's just going to say there is. StableDAO is a failure. He couldn't get it going. If you went into, and you can do it today, go into his YouTube channel and have a look at all the videos he was doing with his 5 colleagues. Now, you've got Gareth in there, who he started up VidiLook, and VidiLook lasted 6-7 weeks, and it was basically you invest money in VidiLook, and then you basically watch adverts. And there was 4 different account structures. It was just a cash grab. Literally, this is what Sam and his mate Gareth did. And then everyone lost their money. All the withdrawals stopped. And then once again, even though they're using Sam Lee's platform, they claimed that they had 6,000 or 10,000 multiple accounts and it collapsed the platform. The idea behind it is they have partnerships with over 100 different companies, such as Google, YouTube, TikTok, Pinterest, all the big names that you can think of. If you contacted any of those companies, I promise you there's no partnership. They claim that you get paid for watching adverts. You get paid for exercising. You get paid for walking around the block with a step counter. They are claiming that if you do something, you are going to get something, which is in your head telling you this is a feasible business opportunity. The last Ponzi scheme, which originated from StableDAO. So there's 5 people involved in StableDAO. One of them was called Gareth. He started up VidiLook, and then all of a sudden, VidiLook went bankrupt. Haven't seen Gareth, but there's a new guy involved. Let's not go down this track because you'll get diluted. However, now they've started up VidiLook too. The other day, they did a 24-hour sale. Be in quick. You must purchase a membership. Memberships half price. $1,500 memberships were only $750. I got told that the rewards were also halved. And then they said after the 24-hour sale that they're going to have another sale. Don't worry. And they're going to have better sales. So they put all this urgency on people to fork out with fresh USDT. People were asking, but the beta program that was not a beta program, but they made it a beta program after it collapsed, they said, can I not use the reward money I've got in the beta program and transfer into the new platform? And they said, no, because we need you to use fresh USDT to help the platform. The other day, we were watching Shavis explain to somebody who asked the question, how does this mathematically work? And one of his answers was, we are relying on you recruiting people for the platform to be sustainable. So this is saying, point blank, that this is a Ponzi scheme. All Ponzi schemes fall over. The people at the start are taking the money from the referral fees they get by introducing new people. It exhausts itself, mathematically cannot survive, and then it falls over. The scam is not just Scamly. The scam is the multi-level marketers. So if you go back to this window here and you look at these people that he's managed to gather, in this room. Did I just do that? Yeah, so he's managed to gather in this room are the VIP5s. They have made their money. 52% of the money that went into HyperVerse got paid out in rewards, which literally means that if it was a $300 membership, and if 2 million people did sign up, that's over $4 billion. $2.2 billion got paid out to the people recruiting it. This is why you get conflicts of interest. This is why you meet nice people saying, Danny, you don't know what you're talking about. This is not a scam. But if you invest $10,000, straight away, I get $2,000 with that money. If you invest somebody else, then I will get 15% more. You will get 20%. If the third person down the road invests, then the initial person will get 10% more. So straight away there, I think that's 10, 20, 45% of the money you can make, you can get. So it's unsustainable. I might not have explained that like I envisioned in my head, but you'll get the general sense of it. Back to Sam bullshitting. 12 more minutes.
Some people say, I'm broke.
Yep.
Some people say, I'm a billionaire.
You say that.
It doesn't matter, right?
It does matter because you're doing all these IOUs or promissory notes to people. So if you're not a billionaire and you go bankrupt, there's no way they'll get this post-dated check for $25,000.
Now, what is undisputed, I think, is the consensus amongst everyone is, I'm a smart ass.
No, you're just an ass, mate. You're a donkey. I wish I had a donkey noise. What about elephant? The elephant. What about you're more like a dinosaur? But you're not a smart ass because you can't put smart and ass together. So you're just an ass, and anything smart is not smart. All right? Just want to share that with you.
And I know how to do things.
You know how to scam people. I'll give you that.
So, let's just face it.
Dinosaur, shut up.
Doesn't matter if I'm penniless and broke or a billionaire. It doesn't matter, okay?
Oh, get rid of the dinosaur.
What
Sorry about that.
matters is I am here to solve problems. I am here to get stuff done.
Okay.
And I'm here to do it with everyone. Every single one of you. Because it doesn't matter in the past what you've heard about me. You've now seen me being in this market for a very short period of time, being able to very quickly build such a strong foundation
Excuse me, Sam. It's not strong. You've got nothing. You've got 55 people who traveled to Dubai last week who come along to listen to your propaganda speeches. You told people that you have relationships with the royal family of Dubai. They released 600 people to your care and you put them up in a 5-star hotel. Are you shitting me? Really? Did you really say that? Golby explained it all. And you've given them accommodation. You've given them food. You've given them money. You've given them jobs. And then when they make money, you're using that money to pay back the fine to the Dubai government. And then you're going to set them free. This is what you're telling people. Porkies. And you claim that you are one of the biggest leases of buildings in Dubai. What planet do you think people are on? Jesus, mate, you're an idiot.
Strong base of support. Why? Because they didn't come to an event. They basically came to do due diligence on piles of legal contracts that I have.
What countries are these legal contracts in? I watched a stupid video with this guy called Sean today. It's in my community area. And he's the guy that's promoting We Are Satoshi. And he's claiming that they have hired lawyers in Dubai, which means shit, because in Dubai you can do whatever you like. And this is to cover their own donkey ass, smart ass, couldn't see what to do with that, in case it all goes pear-shaped. And he was talking like he was some legal authority. It annoyed the shit out of me because he turned the comments off and he hadn't published a video for 4 or 5 months. And then all of a sudden now he's claiming he's some sort of legal entity looking into VidiLook. The guy's a nutter. You're a nutter, Sean.
With Fortune 500 companies.
Name one.
They've come to do due diligence.
Oh, you're real? Oh, you are real. I thought you're AI.
To do due diligence on the many thousands of square meters of real estate that I have in my portfolio.
Bullshit, bullshit, bullshit. Thousands of meters of real estate you have in your portfolio. Bullshit, Sam. Show us one building with your name on it. Prove it's yours. Just one building. You're full of shit.
They've come to do due diligence.
And
that is real due diligence.
Real due diligence. Okay, you do real due diligence, you dumb prick.
This kind of real due diligence is something that you just cannot fake.
Okay, so when everyone is introducing to something and they have a page on their website saying this is not a scam, 99.9999999% it's a scam. Same with Scam Lee.
This kind of due diligence is the only due diligence that I'm only willing to give for those who come seek me out.
Okay.
And the reason being is, if I'm not transacting with you, then why should I send over my trade secrets?
That's so good, Sam. You got it nailed in one. So that majority of people, 99.9999%, can't afford to come over and stick their fingers in your nostrils and in your ears and up your bum to see whether you're real or not. And then what proof are you going to show them? Some fake documents photocopied from some fax machine that looks like it's from Nigeria and say this proves it? Prove it with the video cameras you've got. Prove it with walking in, showing people your offices. Show people your 5,000 staff that you claimed that you had the other day. Show us the buildings that you own. Show us the title. Give us a few names of the buildings that you allege that you have. Show us the relationship that you have with the Dubai royal family where they will release 600 people into your care.
Why should I show you my portfolio of assets?
Because you're a scammer. We don't believe you.
But I want to transact with every single one of you, because I know you guys have the community's best intentions in your heart.
But you never reply to my WhatsApp messages. Why is that?
Affiliate
Do you love me?
marketing has got a bad rap. But it has a potential to help so many more people if we make it mainstream.
Okay, like Facebook has?
And I'm here to accelerate the velocity of us bringing everyone together. Because only through bringing everyone together do we neutralize the negativity.
I'm just being negative because I've asked too many questions. I'm sorry. If you feel this video is being negative, please do not like and do not subscribe and do not hit the bell and be notified when new videos come out. And do not provide a comment telling me that I'm just being negative because I'm asking for proof.
And help everybody move forward.
Move forward, don't look behind. There's a good example of this, and I must tell you about a farmer. And a farmer loves being on his tractor. You know how they do those straight lines? Well, this farmer had this beautiful paddock, and it was beautiful. And then he thought he would turn around and look at his work, and he went off course. So the idea is you keep your eye on the markers. Did you know there's 3 markers? And they line them up like this, and they stay on that marker, and they just stay focused on that there. Now imagine a farmer that turned around to look at his good work. How would he keep on a straight line? And that's what Sam Lee's begging you guys to do. Stay on target, don't look back, and just have nice square looking paddocks. And in the meantime, keep throwing your money out the tractor door. Hope I explained that well enough.
StableDAO's database is going to be different to the HyperVerse database.
A lot smaller, right?
StableDAO I had running since September.
Withdrawal problems. Just yesterday, people were telling me they aren't able to get their money out of StableDAO, and you had notifications in your Telegram group saying there's a glitch in your software that you provide. For some reason, people can't get the money out. You are desperately trying to keep this going before you go bankrupt again, Sam. You've got no money. You're on your seat of your pants, making bullshit spew out your mouth. Old smart scam Lee.
That cannot change because once you build a tree, you just keep the tree the same.
What type of tree? What do you call a tree?
Okay.
Okay.
I've honored my promise.
Have you? To who?
And of course, some of you guys are upset about that, but that's just how uncompromising I am with what I promise. Now, HyperVerse database, or the hyper corporate, or whatever we want to call this database, will be a completely fresh database, starting with the V5s.
Isn't the purpose of starting up HyperVerse again to get people's initial investment back?
All of you guys have the opportunity to help your V4s ascend above you.
The emotional attachment that you guys must be feeling right now. Do I sign up in the next 6 days, or does that emotional attachment get destroyed after 6 days and I don't give Sam my passport and my driver's license and all those details?
So I think I'm covering enough. I think I've said enough.
Yeah. You should have never come out of hiding, you stupid idiot.
But I just want to say one last thing.
You're an idiot. I'm sorry. Hurry up, Sam. Well, you won't be able to see this.
Life is too short for negative emotions.
Is that Forrest Gump who said that?
I'm just running a database, and I'm running for free. If you want to use it, use it.
Oh my God, guess who he's going to sell the database with? A proactive database of people that want to part with their USDT. That's his last-ditched effort to get money out of you guys. Selling your... He would sell his grandmother.
The people that we should be caring about are the people up here.
The V100s. Now, the video I did just before this, I got cut off just when he was going on about this. And excuse me, I don't understand the V100s, but he did do a really complex talk about, you know, the square root of 10 versus 100 and all this sort of carry on. Affinity in return, whatever that guy, Captain Starbuck, whatever his name was. Anyway, carry on.
The people who put in their last $100 and got nothing out of it.
Oh, they're homeless people.
They should be up here now.
That's his way of giving back to the homeless people who invested in his last Ponzi scheme. Good on you, Sam.
There is a method to the madness.
Hey, that's my saying. I always say that. There's a method to my madness, and never let the truth get in the way of a good story. Hey, Sam, you like that one too?
There is a way I can make this happen.
Stealing money?
But I need every single last one of you involved.
Kalpesh Patel, he'll be back. Keith Williams, he'll be back. Bitcoin Rodney, he'll be back. Brenda Chunga, he'll be back. Rodney Ford, he'll be back. Who else have we got there? Pinakee, he'll be back. He's already bad-mouthing you already, you idiot.
Because I'm running out of time.
Tick, tick. Oh, we've got a time thing. Let's have a look. Let's go talking time. Here you go. Hear it? He's going to explode. You'll be okay, Sam.
This industry is running out of time.
Yep. And you reckon it's going to be a bull market in the next 500 days? Have we only got 500 days?
Because we need to move so quickly moving forward.
He's got dysentery. He needs to get it out.
And I will make sure you guys understand how hard we're going to all work together for this community. You know, because there is just no time left.
6 days. 5 days.
Many of these people.
Make sure you go to the hyperverse.stable.limited and register today, because you need to become, if you're a VIP5, don't you miss out. Make sure you're a VIP6, because you can help people. You can save the world. All the people that lost all their money, you can go back to them and say, we got a deal for you.
They've already waited and waited and waited. And finally,
Sam's here.
corporate, drop the ball.
Corporate is Sam. There's a video of mine called Who is Corporate? And I name 5 people who are in the corporate team. 2 of them you won't know because they're not on social media. Named Kevin. Now, on my video last, you can see I actually showed one of the Kevins that you will not know who he is. And I believe he's the financial officer. I believe that Sam, Ryan, and Jayden Wei don't have any real money. They were just puppets on a string. I believe that this is all run by criminal networks bigger than we can comprehend. And I named one of them in my last video.
And allowed me to step in. Oh, sorry. Not allowed me to step in.
No, you slipped up then. They did. Ryan Jew said, I'll give you the database as long as you don't tell people where I'm living in Dubai.
But the contracts that is signed.
I hate live video.
Allowed me to step in.
Yep, drink your whiskey, mate. Get it down you. I can't stand this guy. Have you noticed that?
If it took
18 months, 2 years, 3 years?
Facebook 9 years.
9 years to get 1 billion people?
To get to 1 billion users.
Oh, how do I know that?
TikTok 6 years.
6 years?
Get to 1 billion users. Can we get to 1 billion users in 3 years?
No, Sam. You can't even get to 100,000 users. I doubt very much you've got 10,000 people who have signed up for your stupid platform, you idiot. Hurry up. Speak. Hurry up.
The liability that all of you guys are talking about on 1X
1S?
is nothing.
Nothing.
If we're able to achieve in building this database together.
Let's all hold hands and sing Kumbaya, my love. Kumbaya, my love. Sorry.
I need everybody's support for us to get to 1 billion people.
And if you don't get it, it's going to fall flat in your face. It looks like that's going to happen.
In 3 years. And if you think...
So if you haven't been keeping up with current events, pal, Sam has been on the floor crying to people because he's been trying to get 1,000 people in a Zoom meeting. He managed to get 1,000 people in a Zoom meeting the other day because he had 55 VIP, well, old VIP5s from HyperVerse come and visit him in Dubai. And they invited their teams to the Zoom meetings. And he managed to get 1,000 people in one Zoom meeting. And then The very next night, it went back to 239 people in a Zoom meeting. And he told people, if you're engaged, put your hand up. And 25% of people were engaged in the room, which means most people walked off, fallen to sleep. So he's failing miserably at building these Zoom meetings. He's forgot the basic fundamentals of running a Ponzi scheme. And that is, I remember I offered you some advice last time, Sam, is you need to run those PowerPoint presentations over and over and again. You need to recruit people to go into those Zoom meetings, and you just need to press play on those PowerPoint presentations, encouraging people to fork out their money. And then they'll log into the back end and they will see that they've made 1% per day, and they'll think they're going to get rich, and then they'll tell everyone about it, and that's how this will grow. By being in a Zoom meeting with 240 people, I could get 240 people in a Zoom meeting with your budget, mate. I would, there's no use flogging those people in those Zoom meetings. Anyway, I'm getting off track. Let's go back to Sam and listen to how he's going to make everyone a billionaire. Remember, the last video I did, Sam told the 55 people that are in the room that he's going to make each and every one of them a billionaire. And he also said that he was going to, he's working with the Dubai government and housing 600 criminals in a 5-star hotel and giving them food, accommodation, and paying them. He's an amazing guy, and I'm proud to say he is a philanthropist. I think I've got it right. Philanthropist? Philanthropist. Thank you so much. I wish I could remember your username, the person that gave me the phonetic way of saying that. Philanthropist. Look at me. Look at me. It's just so good to be able to say philanthropist. Philanthropist? Philanthropist. Sam is not a philanthropist. See, I've got it just about off pat now.
Well, Sam, you're just doing it for the money.
Yep.
Yeah, I'll do it for the money.
2%.
Just give me 2%.
Oh my God.
Of whatever is built.
Well,
you guys could have the other 98%.
Okay, let's say he gets, what did he say? 1 billion people, and they all invest the minimum of $100. So isn't that 100 million? What's 2% of that? That's all he wants.
And
that's more money than anybody in the world if he pulls that off, right? Am I right with that?
If you think 2% is too greedy,
yep,
then go find someone else.
Oh, there's no one else. You just have to rely on Sam.
That is less greedy, that is ready to help move this community forward. So, the clock is ticking. The time starts now. I'll see you guys in 7 days with as many V5s registered as possible. Because we're not here to collect money. We're here to give people confidence that, dare I say it, the gang is back together again.
Oh, he's putting the band back together.
But we're here together instead of to do wrong, because you guys did not know any better and I did not know what was going on.
Oh, no, of course not.
But now, to use the data that I have and your advice and support.
Just remember to use the data I have is actually translated into the data that I want you to give me.
To do it right. We turn defeat into victory. And through victory, we will bring peace and prosperity to our community.
That was it, guys.
Thanks, everyone. I'm done.
Oh, you haven't seen his cheap imitation Casio watch yet. Billionaires always wear Casio watches, you know, because they're cheap. Drink to that, Sam. Wait, there's more. Don't go yet. Nearly done.
Thank you so much, Sam.
Thank you, Sam.
Very, very interesting, just the way you think.
She's on the payroll.
And I just like the whole concept.
Of course you do, darling, because you're a multi-level marketer.
I'm very curious at 3 a.m. over here in Australia.
Who's he talking to? Is that Kim?
All right.
Kath and Kim?
should be.
Kath and Kim from Australia. He's probably talking about Yvonne Murray, or he might be talking to, what's the other one? I forgot. Kate Longley, they're Australians, or might be even talking about Carl Miller, and they're an Aussie, and there's another one as well, which I can't remember his name right now, but there's quite a few Aussies because Sam's an Australian who left Australia after stealing $50 million from Australian after listing his blockchain global company on the internet. If you want to find out more information out, place a comment below this video and I'll share the link where you can read up all about it on behindmlm.com. Just go in there, search for Sam Lee, read to your heart's content, and realize that this guy has a long history of scamming people. I have got a mate of mine called Vinny who did 10 videos showing his devious history, which I'll talk about in a minute.
And so, do you? Did everyone get the link? And I believe the link is posted already in the group. If you have any questions, any confusion over the registration, feel free to chat in the group. You will be helped. I mean, everyone can help everyone. So yes. Also, I'm there in the group. I'll be able to assist.
I see a bunch of you guys asking, does Sam take any questions? You know, usually I'll be more than happy to take a whole bunch of questions. But right now, because I just really don't think there is a reason for me to answer any questions. Well,
remember what happened last time in the chat room of YouTube? You had a whole lot of people in there. Basically, one guy was saying that he would pay $5,000 for Shava's head, I think was one of the comments I read. But anyway, a lot of hate comments. So suppose if you get asked questions in here in public, it'll just turn into a stampede of people that hate you, and you don't really want that happening again. So maybe do this offline.
Because you're either in or you're out.
I'm out.
You either believe me or you don't.
I don't believe you.
Right. And those who are just too... Well, those who are not believing me without any evidence...
Turn that around, you dumb prick. No evidence. Give us evidence that you are a billionaire for a start. You know, show us something. Show us one of your buildings. You know, show us your 5,000 staff that you claim to have. I mean, how hard can it be for us to have a look at your home that you live in? You know, just walk around, do us a video of where you live, your lifestyle, the cars you drive. I've already seen your BMW. I mean, as somebody who's a billionaire, I mean, you don't have to live a lavish lifestyle if you're a billionaire. In fact, I could be a billionaire because I bought a lotto ticket tonight, $33 million. I would be quite happy with that. But anyway, show us that you're a millionaire, Sam. Show us your money. Show me the money. Show me the money. Okay? And then we might believe that you're somebody credible other than a scammer who's worth nothing, who's going bankrupt, who's living on his last dime, trying to get his last Ponzi scheme going. Rinse and repeat, rinse and repeat. Remember that this all started from a company, which I'll say in a minute. I haven't done that. I'm not doing the conclusion just yet.
And are not willing to seek the truth.
Oh,
not willing to
go to Dubai.
Come over and talk to me face to face. You know,
bullshit.
I just can't help you.
I can't help you, Sam.
I just can't help you.
Get a doctor.
So
stop taking the drugs.
If you want to find out more, what do you have to lose? Just sign up.
Sign up. Please sign up.
Okay?
Please sign up.
And if you don't want to find out more,
I don't.
Maybe you should assign someone to represent you.
Oh, my mum.
That's fine as well.
Okay.
Because you probably have other more important things to do.
We do.
Listen to me waffle on.
Yep.
Assign someone else to do this.
Okay.
No problems.
Okay, see ya. Get off the screen.
But I do want your input. I do want your...
You want me now?
Attention.
Attention?
Because...
Why?
I do have a strategy.
Okay.
But it needs to be refined by the entire...
What happened to all the bullshit about helping people get their one times return back from HyperVerse, you idiot? Have you forgot about that? You claimed that you had a strategy. Now you're just on a grab for information. You're an idiot.
Community here. So, thank you for all your time.
Yep.
Chavez.
See you later.
Let's just have everybody sign up.
Okay.
And look, if you have any questions, actually, if you have any questions for me,
WhatsApp you? I've WhatsApp you. You won't reply to me. Do you reply to other people? Or is it just me? Have you banned me? Have you blocked me? Don't you love me anymore, Sam? Sam?
Instead of asking it in front of everyone, which,
kind of embarrassing,
is not a very good use of everyone's time.
Oh, no, and very embarrassing.
Respect everyone's time.
Okay.
Let me just give everyone, again, I mean, you're all in the group anyways.
If you want Sam's phone number and you pretend that you want to message him in WhatsApp, please do place a comment. I will put it in the comments section. It's not rocket science, lady. It's Sam Lee's phone number. Whoop-de-woo. Every billionaire will give out his phone number.
But let me give all of you guys again my phone number.
Notice he hasn't mentioned how many people in the room. I believe there's only a handful, like 50 or something like that in the Zoom meeting.
In the chat group.
And also, I will put a video in there about Pinakee Naik, because it's funny that he's popped his ugly head out with his DAOversal friggin' thing.
So you can WhatsApp me.
Oh, simple.
Just hit me up and say, hey, Sam,
Hey,
I
Sam.
have a couple of questions. And can we have a chat? And I'll send over a Zoom link and we'll get talking.
Okay.
Right? But let's save everyone else's time. Everyone has other stuff to do. And,
off to do other Ponzi schemes.
Let's get on with it. Okay? Thanks for your time. I'll see you guys later.
Thank you, Sam. Thank you,
Thank
Chavez.
you so much. Thank you, Sam and Chavez.
Thank you, Sam. Chavez, thank you.
Thank you.
It's
like the old days.
Thank you, Sam. Thank you.
Thank you, Sam. Thank you, Chavez. Thank you, everybody here.
Wow, there you go. Remember, you heard it here first. Just some of the people in there. I was quite surprised to see Pinakee Naik in there. Steph, I saw him in there, and there's a whole handful of other VIP5s. Hey, HyperVerse is over. Unfortunately, if you've invested in HyperVerse, there's no way in hell that you're going to get your money back. I get emails probably just about 3 or 4 a week from people asking me, is there a class action lawsuit? And that's a good example, because there was a petition which Sam said he would sign, that he never did sign, claiming that he was going to do a class action lawsuit against himself to help people recover the money that they invested in HyperVerse. The only reason that these ideas or philosophies actually get established is because people hear it from other people, and it starts up Chinese whispers. Unfortunately, as I said, if this was a $4 billion scam and the numbers that they claim had invested had, 52% of the money that went fed into HyperVerse actually got paid out to the VIP5s. A lot of VIP5s, Brenda Chunga, Keith Williams said that she brought in, get this, $640 million worth of revenue for HyperVerse. If she had multiple accounts set up, which means they build an account structure with 20 accounts, 52% of that money would have got paid out. They could have merged that down, and literally if you invested $1,000, $520 of that money could have gone directly into Brenda Chunga's pocket if she had her accounts set up as they alleged, which is quite interesting. So the honest fact is, if you've invested in HyperVerse, that money has long gone. I don't believe that Sam Lee has got it. I don't believe Ryan Ju has got the money. I don't believe Jayden Wei has got the money. I do believe the other two corporate people, which are two Kevins. Chinese, there's a Chinese guy called Kevin. I have a pop-up of his face and his photo in my last video I did. If you want, give me a comment and I will find that photo and give you the exact part where you can see what he looks like. I can even give you his name if you like, and you can do your own research. However, my point is the money is long gone. These Ponzi schemes only exist because people keep investing. They survive because they rely on at least 2 people recruiting somebody else into it, and so forth. The daily returns that they offer, 3% per day on your initial investment. Just do the maths. You put $1,000 in, you're going to get $30 a day. How many $30 a day? Is that right? $1,000 is $3 a day, isn't it? I can't remember. Whatever it is, it mathematically doesn't sustain itself. That's what a Ponzi scheme does. I'm sorry you've lost your money, but do not be conned into thinking that Sam Lee has something clever up his sleeve. As I said earlier on, Sam Lee was born in Australia. Sam Lee started a company way back called Bitcoin Group, And the company owners in that were a guy called Alan, Sam Lee, and Ryan Ju. They managed up, Sam Lee started a company called Blockchain Global. Ryan Ju started up a company called Colin Star Capital. Colin Star Capital and another company called Digital X actually purchased 40% of Bitcoin Group. Bitcoin Group raised $50 million on the Australian share market. The two directors, Ryan Ju and Sam Lee, disappeared. It's still an active investigation. Last count was, reservatively, not saying that correctly, over $50 million has gone AWOL. They're looking for this money right now. It's only happened in 2021. Sam disappeared for 8 months. Ryan Ju's popped up a couple of times. People have sent me videos. I'm on a crusade. My name is Danny DeHeck, aka the Crypto Ponzi Scheme Avenger. I had a whole page in the New York Times about my quest to name and shame anyone running or promoting a Ponzi scheme or a scam. I want these names. I want these details. Go to my website. Hopefully, I'll remember to put a box that pop up around now. Go to deheck.com. Click on the Contact Us button. Any information that you see me is gold. Now, I got an email just the other day from someone who said that Keith Williams is alive and kicking and is holding parties in his house quite often. So I'm going to investigate that. I'm going to hopefully find out the address of Keith Williams' house. If you know where Keith Williams lives in his house and his address, please give it to me because it will make one hell of a good video. That's what I'm surviving on. Hey, appreciate you watching my video. I hope that I've helped warn you about Sam Lee. I just watched these videos. I've done over 400 videos exposing scams and Ponzi schemes and the like. And the only way that my videos get out there is by you simply hitting the thumbs up on this video. Providing a comment of any sort, I will personally reply. Also, subscribe to the YouTube channel. Hit the bell and you'll be notified when new videos come out. I'm Danny DeHeck, and thank you so much for watching. On to the next video. Let's see what happens next week in the sagas of Scam Lee. Thanks for watching.